So today we're doing a double displacement reaction, and what that means is we have two compounds where the ions switch. So the anion of one compound pairs with the cation of the other compound. And for example, in today's reaction we're reacting sodium hydroxide with nickel chloride, and the nickel cation from the nickel chloride will bond with the hydroxide anion of sodium hydroxide. And we'll know this reaction has occurred if a precipitate forms, because we know from our solubility rules that OH compounds are insoluble, and when they bond with nickel, nickel is not the exception to make the compound soluble.
So we start off with two 50 milliliter beakers. First we're going to add 15 milliliters of 1 molar sodium hydroxide to one of the beakers. In the other 15 milliliter beaker we're going to add 6 milliliters of 1 molar nickel chloride. You can see that nickel chloride has a greenish tint while sodium hydroxide has a grayish tint. Now we're going to mix the two together into one beaker, and we know from the equation that a precipitate should form. And we're going to pour it all in. If we zoom in, we can see that there's aqueous NaCl and a solid NiOH2, and in the bottom of the beaker can be seen a small precipitate solid. Once we're done, all that's left to do is to clear the table. And that's all for the reaction today.